Hey. So it was 8:28, but it's 8:29 a.m. It is July 24th. It's Friday. Um, the year is 2026. You could be seeing lizards, doves, chickens, ducks come to mind, but birds in general could be significant to you. Dragons as well. um, Rabbits or specifically white rabbits could be significant. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, please protect us as we go into this message. Hey, LP, thanks for pulling up. Um, Please bless us and protect us on this Friday and give us all clear messages that we need. Block out anyone who would want to disrupt this energy, throw it off, block out any mind change spirits and send them back to their masters void of any energy. Any kind of negative energy back to sender shit or transmute it into something better for me and my collective. Hey sis, good morning. I missed you too. I'm gonna do your reading today. I'm gonna stop bullshitting. My arm was hurting bad as fuck though. So I was trying to let that stop before I got back started, but I gotta get back rolling and push through it. So, um, the channeled song of the morning is Memory Lane by Minnie Riperton. Y'all might vaguely like hear it in the background because I'm playing it right now because I gotta listen to it because it's like it's been on replay in my head. Um, who was that? I think the Stylistics, Break Up to Make Up. I started randomly singing that, and I just got a notification on my other phone. So yeah, confirmation. Hey, sis. Good morning, all. Like, share, and subscribe. Oh shit. So can't nobody say nothing to me about I ain't saying shit. Anyway, so like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for pulling up on me this morning. But I did pull some general energy though, but y'all see the title. But yeah, this Memory Lane by Minnie Riperton is significant. For some of you, you may have someone around you who is like ill, and they could be more like ill than they're letting on. For some of you, if you know the story of the song Memory Lane, um, when she recorded this, she was dying of cancer. So, for some of you, you have a loved one around you who has something very severe that they're not telling you is as severe as it could be. Um, and I just got a notification, so confirmation. Um, yeah, look, that card just flew out. But anyway, the overall energy that I did have before that, it was better. It was hope and the Ten of Cups. So, um, you're wishing, you're hoping, you're expecting, desiring something, desiring happiness. Sleeping by Rufus and Shaka Khan just came on. At the bottom of the deck that I use to pull the Ten of Cups, there's the Six of Cups. So there's the nostalgic energy, and then it's also here with photograph. Um, Up underneath photograph is look for, and it says investigation, explore, search. So, um, for some of you, there's someone who quote unquote came across your photograph, and they may have good memories of you. This is someone that you share happiness with at one point in time in your life. They could be looking for you. This is somebody maybe that you've known since childhood or you knew in your younger years. Yep, and I literally just split this deck and the Six of Cups is here too. So for some of you, this could also be a soulmate. Yeah. Love you, child, my whole life long. Be it right or be it wrong. So yeah, for some of you, you got somebody from your past coming back around. Um, Six of Cups can mean this is a soulmate. It can mean this is like past life energy. Um, so take whatever resonates, y'all. Hey, boo, hey, good morning. But somebody could be experiencing some type of ending. For some of you, this is a father figure. Maybe like whatever's going on with them or going on with their health. Um, this is a weight that they've been carrying for a while. For some of you, whatever is going on may be exposed. For some of you, I hate to say it this way, but it's how it's being given to me. Death is going to be like relief to this person because of how much they've been carrying, how long they've been carrying this illness. For some of you, this person has been dealing with this like in plain sight, is what I just heard, um, for at least 10 years to 13 years or more. For some of you, I heard decades. For some of you, this has to do with like addictions with this devil card. Now, for some of you, this could be like an anniversary. This is 10 to 15 years. Somebody's been sober from addictions, but temptation I don't know, temptation may show up for somebody, like right as you're celebrating something. Um, there could be an ending to a father figure, maybe, or for a father figure. Maybe this is a debt though. Um, or some type of connection. It could be like a harmful connection. Now, for some of you, it's not a father figure, it's some other figure, take it how it resonates. Um, but for some of you, maybe a death is going to happen in your family or around you, like ending. It doesn't have to be like a physical death or anything like that, but it could be. Somebody could overdose. For some of you, yeah, somebody couldn't get over their addictions, but maybe that's what you hope for because this person is family. For some of you too, somebody is about to quit like smoking or drinking or something so that they can like do a job or go get a job or something like that. Maybe it's a particular type of job. For some of you, somebody's about to work in the courthouse or maybe with children. Somebody's a court reporter or they're about to go to school to be a court reporter. Mm. Something brand new is happening though. It's a brand new beginning, a brand new financial beginning. For some of you, what this past thing is that's going to make you happy is the wheel is finally turning in your favor in a particular area, or for some of you, multiple areas of your life. Um, for some of you, Spirit just said the soulmate that is coming forth is you. So maybe you're going to like find yourself, find your groove, find what you're like truly good at. For some of you, you're good at a whole lot of shit. Like you're very multifaceted. There's not one thing over another. Like it's literally almost as if you have the Midas touch. Y'all know I've said that before. Let me use these cards. Let's stop fucking around. All right, Spirit. So what's the Ten of Cups? It's coming towards the Royals. Okay, for some of you, you've been working on this alone, um, or you've been to yourself. Maybe you've even been allowing your own light to guide you in the direction that you need to go, onto the path that you need to be on. No, it's funny. Um, because the world card is here. So for some of you, I don't know, like you've been in a bubble, but it could be working in your favor, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're working on changing your perspective, or that's what you've been doing in your solitude. Um, you've been in deep thought. For some of you, you've been manifesting with your thoughts as well. That's why Spirit has been kind of on us the last few months about watch your thoughts, watch what you're saying, even in jest, because the universe doesn't know that you're joking. So while you're, trying to goof off and play games and shit, the universe don't know that you play. You feel me? So watch your mouth. What else is this? Now, for some of you, Spirit has been working on you to become more confident in maybe your manifestations and your prayers, the things that you have been focused on. For some of you, that's what all of this is you have been focused on yourself. You've been focused on your own fire or the different irons that you have in the fire at this time. For some of you too, you've been loving on yourself because you realize, shit, if I don't love on me, and nobody else gonna do it. Um, you've been more confident in yourself just overall, and I feel like it's paying off. You're becoming more balanced at this time too. Yep, there's a death card again, and that's that with the Ten of Wands again. So yeah, I feel like you're releasing burdens. There's things that you're letting go of. And it's funny because over here in this deck, letting go was right behind look for. So yeah, damn, and these cards just okay, so Spirit wants these out. All right, so Spirit wants out this Death card, this Ten of Wands, Sun card, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, something is coming to an end. For some of you, you're releasing burdens. I feel like you're making room for your happiness too. Um, ooh, let me change this on. Somebody asked what song was it? It was Royalz, Love Don't Live Here Anymore. The next one is Don't Ask My Neighbors About the Emotions. So for some of you, you could be born or someone around you is born in the 70s or 80s. For some of you, these are like your parents. For others of you, these are your siblings. For some of you, your siblings, your parents, whatever, were born in the 70s. You maybe were born in the 80s or 90s. For some of you, you're a 2000s baby. I do feel like there's a shift happening in your life where um, maybe you've been working on yourself. Um, for some of you, you've picked up extra work. Maybe this is a second or a third job for some of you. Um, Make sure you're not overdoing it and make sure that because you have like extra finances, you're not overspending as well because it could bite you in the ass. For some of you too, you're saving up because you have a lot of dreams that you want to realize by the end of the year. I do feel like you have the potential to get there, especially the world card. But there could be some conflicts when it comes to that. Mhm. And these are general messages. I'm not reading for no one person or anybody. So take whatever resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't force it to fit or nothing like that. Please don't force it to fit. Now, I do feel like for some of you, because you have a lot of dreams, you may be conflicted on which one to like go towards. For some of you, these are your skills that you have. You don't know what to quote unquote do first. You feel me? Um, for some of you, that's been the problem the whole time. It's like, okay, I have all of these skills, I'm good at a lot, but what do I do first to like get this bag, to really secure this bag? Um, and even if like you have the money saved up for some of you, you still don't know, you're still conflicted on what to invest in. You know that at the end of it all, because you are you, that is gonna be successful regardless, but it's about, well, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? For some of you, don't limit yourself. Um, some look, somebody's spirit said, now don't be stupid either. But you know, also don't limit yourself. Don't cause challenges for yourself by trying to do too much at the same time too. You know, be wise with what you're doing. Again, that goes back to be wise with your finances too. But I feel like again, everything's gonna work out for the best. Somebody also may want to bring you a romantic offer. I saw the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but they may have like, I don't know, this person is getting clear. Look, because here he is again. So for some of you, maybe this person is getting clear on like what to do to bring you this offer. For some of you, this person could view you as their whole world. This person could be the one that's been having a conflict, or maybe the financial issues, or maybe they had the money, but they don't know what to spend it on for you. Like, okay, what do I get? Somebody that, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're about to get their question, whatever their question is, answered, or they're just gonna fuck it, choose something, and then go for what they know. Thanks, sis, for the supports in the comments. And y'all know I also read that as a date, or for some of the, well, for some of you, it could be an apology. It don't have to be. But yeah, this could be a romantic offer. For some of you, even if it's not romantic, it could be a sincere offer, one that you don't really have to question or doubt. It's very clear, whatever it is. It's very blatant. Um, this isn't something that's coming with illusions. For some of you too, I'm looking at this with all of this together. I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles. For some of you, you keep some money on you when you go on dates, because I'm hearing the feminine say, hell yeah, because you can't trust these fucking men. That's not what they didn't say men, but you know, I'm just gonna put men there. But you can't trust them. So for some of you, I feel like you about to go on a date with somebody that you can actually trust. You ain't gonna have to pull nothing out your bag or whatever. This person actually has the bill. They're not gonna leave you stuck with the bill, especially if you don't intend to sleep with them. Yeah, for some of you, you could have someone brand new coming in too, because the Ace of Cups is here, Page of Cups is here. For some of you, this is more than one suitor. One person could be younger than the other. Um, take it how it resonates. So, yeah, a decision is going to have to be made for some of you, or someone has already chosen you. Yeah. For some of you, this is the emperor that definitely wants to come in and collaborate with you on a romantic level. Some of you can end up dating your boss, especially like if you go to a new job. Um, I don't feel like, and for some of you, you're concerned that it's going to interfere with your career. Now, for some of you, this is you falling in love with a new career or a new position. For some of you, you're about to become the boss, become like someone who's in charge and is executive, a supervisor, some type of lead, or leader, rather. Mm. I feel like too, for some of you, you're building relationships, not just romantic, but I do feel like these people will come to love you, or maybe just off veil, they love your personality, your demeanor. For some of you too, you're loving the new skills that you're learning. For some of you, it's like, damn, why didn't I do this shit sooner? Um, this could be this person too, how they view you. For some of you, fuck, even though the Isley Brothers is playing right now, why do I hear Water Runs Dry by Boys to Men? Somebody's crying over spilled milk, maybe. Um, somebody's in, I don't know, regretful energy right now. Um, or they were. For some of you, you make somebody nervous as shit, or somebody's in their feelings up all night. Like somebody's up all night while you're resting. This is somebody that watches you or may want to communicate with you, but maybe they feel they're going to get left out in the cold or rejected. But this is somebody that could want to reconcile with you. They have a lot of emotions for you. Could be a water sign too, all this water energy, but this is emotions as well. Um, this is somebody you left out in the cold or they left you out in the cold. It could be a King of Pentacles. Now, this could be a feminine, so it could be that Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you too, this is you being in your feelings because you thought you were forgotten or left behind. Maybe you have been in an energy where you've been trying to heal over this heartache. For some of you, this could have even been shame too, or embarrassment. You felt humiliated in some way. For some of you, when I'm channeling this, but just because I'm sitting here grooving to it, some of you need to throw on some like old school music, um, like the music your parents and grandparents and them used to listen to. I don't know. For some of you, it's soothing. It's soothing, or it's gonna put you at the right vibration or whatever you need to be at. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Confirmation on the cards that are literally in my hand. Seven of Wands and the Temperance card here. It might be that the music is putting you in a protective bubble. For some of you, your ancestors are making your playlist. Like mine probably literally made this playlist off of my emotions this morning. Or some of y'all's. I don't know. I could have been channeling y'all shit quiet as kept. But I'm looking at some of these songs and I'm like, yeah, a couple of these is from my people, and I know it. And this one in particular, I know for sure is from my people. Because for some of you, um, music is going to trigger memories. You're going to be very nostalgic at this time. Um, for some of you, the songs that are coming on the radio or coming on your Spotify, your Pandora, whatever, Apple Music, whatever, YouTube Music, whatever. Um, for some of you, if you get to grooving and shit to the music, it's literally, and it's old like that, it's literally one of your spirits coming through trying to get you to dance and maybe get you out of a little funk or whatever. What up, though, Taylor Made? Hey, baby. Yeah, for some of you, they're trying to get you to a certain frequency, I heard. They're trying to switch up your energy because you got a lot of opportunities and abundance coming your way. For some of you too, there are deeper messages in the music that you're going to hear. Because I'm living for the love of you. Like, yeah, for some of you, like these particular like Passover loved ones could have like made hella sacrifices for you in life. And the fact that you're living, you feel me? And you're still continuing to live despite the bullshit that has been thrown at you and how hard life has gotten and like it's really handed you your ass. You still continue to go on and be resilient and all of that. Like, yeah, like that's all they wanted you to do. Like if you wanted to show your love to me, keep living. I don't know, I feel like somebody granny or something. Masculine's like somebody wanted you to be confident too and step into your leadership role. But you may have to use your intuition to do that. For some of you, you may have to tap into your feminine energy. Oh yeah, I got to say that. I Do Love You by GQ could be significant for some of you, which is the song that they played at the end of Baby Boy for those of you who only know it by that clip. But yeah, it's the song that they played at the end of Baby Boy when Jody pulled up to the house and Melvin was outside. So maybe I don't know, maybe that's significant to somebody too. Mm. See, so confirmation on what I just said about, there's deeper messages in the music for you that maybe your ancestors are trying to convey to you. So like the title of this song, I Do Love You. So for some of you, you've been like, okay, y'all, life been handed me my ass. What the fuck? They like, we know, but I do love you and it'll be all right. We still got you in this protective bubble. Fucking on shit. But anyway, um, for some of you, you've been feeling like you've been being punished, but I feel like it's more so of um, you have been you're being polished instead of punished. I don't know if like y'all have ever been to like a jewelry store or in your childhood, maybe went somewhere like a science center where they had tumbled rocks, and stones and things like that. And if you've ever seen a rock tumbler, But those stones don't get smooth easily. They don't become polished easily. They have to roll and roll and roll and be bashed up against other stones so that they can become smooth. So for some of you, yeah, you've been in the rock tumbler, baby. You're getting polished. You're not being punished. Yeah. Because look, confirmation. Magician card is here coming out on top of Temperance card. It's just you've been going through a rebirth, dear, and rebirths don't always feel good. Sometimes they come with pain, like share and subscribe while you here. Yeah. Sometimes they come with a tower. Sometimes spirit has to strip everything, has to break everything down, has to knock all that shit over just so that you can get back up and have so much better. By the end of this, you're gonna be laughing. And some of you gonna be laughing with your ancestors because you dead ass thought they was lying to you, like, oh, okay, I gotta be talking to some trickster spirits or some shit. A double card, seven of swords. For some of you, you even look at the people in your life or some of the people in your life like that right now. Mm, mm, mm. Somebody could be trying to deceive and impress. I also feel like somebody is addicted to your light, or your light is either exposing someone's demons, or for some of you, people are seeing who the real power is, and it's not who they thought it was. It's really you, but you were hidden in plain sight. I'm sorry, though. We got to send that back. That just made me feel too good. But yeah, for some of you, shit's been a struggle. And maybe your spiritual walk has been a struggle too, especially with this high refined energy. But I feel like something is going to surprise you, is going to show up. There's some type of upheaval in your life that's going to happen, but it's all divinely planned, right? For some of you, maybe spirit wants you to see something, maybe repeated cycles as well. Um, I just heard tell the truth and shame the devil, and it's literally sitting next to the fucking devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Somebody lied too much, and they think it's funny is what I just heard. It's not. Somebody could be lying to an empress because empress just came out on top of seven of swords. Now, for some of you too, your mama could be lying to you about something. Hmm. Somebody's having some struggles that they're not talking about. I also feel like maybe for some of you, someone is concealing maybe how attractive they are to you, and it's now becoming a struggle for them to hide it. So maybe they're just gonna come out with it. I also feel like for some of you, if your dad, like if you're pregnant and you just told your dad that you're pregnant or whatever, he might spill the beans. I ain't even gonna hold you. He might spill the beans and tell on you like because I feel like he's so excited about his grandbaby. I just saw 3434 on the timer and 3433. So you could be seeing 333, you could be seeing doubles. For some of you, you're getting doubles, especially with this chariot card here. For some of you, you could be pregnant back to back. It doesn't have to be twins or anything, but you could be pregnant back to back. For some of you, you're going to be pregnant like 3 years in a row. Like, even if you have kids already, you're going to be pregnant 3 years in a row. For some of you, you could be dealing with an older man too, or an older man is going to show up in your life sometime between now and January, is what I just heard. Especially look down and Seven of Pentacles is here for confirmation. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It may take a minute, for things to develop between you, but for others of you, it's gonna move pretty quickly. Maybe you're gonna find out within the first 9 weeks because y'all might be hunching a whole fucking lot with this person. Like when I say they might be hella addicted to you or you're addicted to them. Yeah. For some of you, you're gonna have a Cancer or you're gonna have a Capricorn. So I don't look. I ain't doing the math right now. For some of y'all, you do your own math. For some of you, you are this Cancer or this Capricorn that's gonna end up pregnant or getting somebody pregnant, but it could still be within that time frame. So I'm just saying, look, planting seeds to grow. Now, this is also you reap what you sow. So make sure for some of you that you're putting out good energy. But I do feel like you have been, maybe not all of you, you know what I'm saying? But um, a new beginning is coming towards you. This could be a new job. Y'all know I read that as a proposal too. So somebody could be coming in to propose to you. Um, you could have been building on this for a while. Now, for some of you, this is a return on your investment. This is you getting your harvest finally. Like you planted the seeds and now the fruit is finally ripe for picking. Um, hold on. Oh, yep. For some of you, you're taking the leap of faith. The Fool card. I feel like you don't even care if you get rejected, but I feel like you're gonna try. For some of you, this is you trying something new, maybe in your garden. This is a new product if it's a business or a new service. Feel like too, you're working on multiple streams of income. I don't feel like you want to depend on one in particular because you've seen how that works out when you only depend on one thing. For some of you, that you've gotten this way with love. You're looking at it like, oh, I can't depend on one motherfucker for all that I want or need. Um, it's gonna have to thanks this for the donation. I just saw it pop up. And thanks for everybody who donates to the channel too. I appreciate it. The info is down below in the comments. Well, in the live comments. But Six of Wands is here. I feel like whether you succeed or not, whether you get rejected or not, you're still going to try. For some of you, Spirit has had you in a space of waiting. I just heard waiting room. So for some of you, you may be waiting for something to happen. Um, Maybe within the next 4 weeks, you'll be in the waiting room of a particular space. Maybe this is some of you taking a leap of faith. Now we saw the Empress already come out. We've already seen the Emperor come out. So I mean, y'all know what I'm gonna tell you. That could be somebody's baby popping up. We already saw the Ace of Cups back there too. Um, they'll never be by Switch is on right now. Yeah, somebody's finally getting recognized. I feel like too with this Six of Wands, Ace of Wands too. I mean, 6 plus 7, that's I mean, 6 plus 1, that's 7. So whatever this success is, even if you feel like you're gonna get rejected, I feel like even if you do get rejected, it's protection. But I feel like even if you succeed, that's your protection too. They ain't seen you before, but they gonna see you now. Mm, 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 mm. Some of you have been doubting your intuition too. Spirit doesn't want you to. You know what the fuck you see and what you feel, even if you don't like what you see and you feel. Cause it be certain motherfuckers playing off of your fucking face, and you be thinking, oh no, they wouldn't do that, bitch. Yes, they would. Oh, but yes, they would. And Spirit be trying to tell your ass. Some of you, Spirit been trying to tell you something for a long time. You might have been ignoring it. I also feel like what this is that Spirit has been telling you something that's going to come to you. And maybe they said this to you a really long time ago, but the energy is finally picking up. And for some of you, it may have your head fucked up because it's speeding up, and you're wondering like, okay, is it gonna last though? Is it gonna last? I feel like too, part of the doubt came from certain challenges that you face. Although like you've done your best to persevere and be resilient through it, um, you didn't feel too you didn't feel too protected with how much bullshit you had to face, you know. That's the truth, King of Swords. Somebody from the courts could be reaching out to you with information, with communication. For some of you, something is speeding up with a court case. A judge is about to make a decision. Several rulings could be made. These could also be charges. Somebody has to go stand in front of the judge. Um, for some of you, somebody tried to play in the judge's fucking face. Whatever they was trying to say, they was trying to smooth talk this judge. Um, for some of you, it's the way in which this person was speaking. Maybe they were trying to fast talk this judge, or they were trying to even slow talk the judge. I don't know, but somebody was trying to pull some wool over some eyes, and whoever's eyes they tried to pull this wool over can see like a motherfucker, and might even got 3 different eyes to look with because all of their eyes are open. Do you love me? I call your name by switch just came on. So somebody could be calling to ask you, like, do you love me? Like the whole intro of this song, somebody could hop on the phone and really say all that shit to you. It could be in jest, but they really serious. Could be somebody at a distance. I also feel like for some of you, you're traveling. Somebody could also want to speak a truth to you. I also feel like too, somebody be mindful this weekend of how fast you driving, especially if you got some warrants or some illegal shit going on. Or if you know, like, I literally just heard it. If you know the feds are watching you and your family, stop doing dumb shit. They can see all of that. They're looking at your phones. They're looking at your devices, whether you think that they're not, your shit is tapped. It is. They watching. They watching from a far ass distance. And some of them is right up on you. Yeah, Somebody might have to see a judge on Monday because they get locked up today. Um, be mindful of your temper. Keep your hands to yourself, unless you gotta really defend yourself. Um, but there could be somebody who wants to hop on the phone with you, wants to communicate something with you. Um, for some of you, you're about, like I said, like this confirms what I just said. You're about to see something speed up, a lot of progress in a particular area. If your money been funny, if it's like been slowly coming in, like trickling in, for some of you, that shit is about to speed up. You're about to be booked and busy because whatever you're doing, people love it. You feel me? Three of Wands, Lover's card is here. So for some of you, a lover could be coming towards you. Somebody could want to swing by or want to take you out on a date. I picked up on that earlier. So confirmation. Four of Wands is here. Your significant other could be traveling at this time. For some of you, this is your husband or your wife. They may be traveling for business. For some of you, this is you. So you're leaving home. For some of you, you're about to get a job. That's what this phone call is. Somebody loved you at the interview. For some of you, they loved you over the phone. They didn't need to get a physical interview from you. They just needed to see your resume. And quiet as it's kept, for some of you, they ain't even really too much looking at your resume just because of the phone conversation. I feel like they're willing to overlook what you don't know, what skills maybe you don't have. They're willing to train you or kind of walk you through things so that you can be at your best, at your strongest. Confirmation, Leo, you could be significant, or this could happen in August. For some of you, this is a significant other wanting you to know how committed they are to you. For some of you, you're about to see your person in a different light when it comes to you. Someone may have said something about you, and you see how half of her face is a lion's face, and down here at the bottom is a lamb. Well, you're the lamb to this person's lion. Like they don't play about you for real, or somebody is about to come into your life that they committed off bail and they don't play about you. Like they feelings is strong as shit for you, or somebody is about to tell you how strong their feelings for you are. They're gonna be very direct, whoever it is. I just heard if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. And then I heard at me boy. Did Jay-Z say all that? Wasn't that Jay-Z? I don't know. None of business. I don't know. Fuck with him. Two of Pentacles. For some of you, you may have a home somewhere else, but like your hometown is elsewhere. You don't live in your hometown. For some of you, you're going back home. Some of you, you're going back home in August, where whatever your hometown is. For some of you, y'all know I've been picking up on like family reunion type vibes. So this is you reuniting with your family. This is you turning up with your family. Y'all linking up together. Y'all partying together. Even if this isn't a family reunion, somebody got the grill going. Is basically what I'm saying. Um, Somebody got the old school music playing, like people is having a good time. Keep them kids out the cooler. Is that type shit. Um, I feel like too, this could end up being like an impromptu get together, a family or friend gathering, whatever it is. For some of you, you and your person might just decide to throw something on the grill real quick and throw on some music. For some of you, you may not do this at home. Like you might actually go near some water, or this is at like a park. Um, Somebody I feel like is getting outside. I also feel like somebody is wondering whether you would be up to this. I feel like all they had to do or have to do would be to ask. For some of you, because this is a page here, this could be a niece or a nephew, a younger sibling, or for some of you, you are the young person that's hype about this, and you getting all the older folks involved, and they like, I don't know who else we gonna do it at, and da 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 da. But I feel like you so hype, and maybe you have enough room where you are you're like, okay, let's do it at my crib and da da da. I feel like you're confident about it. And for some of you, you're confident about it because maybe this is the first time you're able to quote unquote prove yourself to your family that you can handle like an event like this, or because it's like you've handled other things, they've given you praises and things, but maybe you've been doing your own thing. But I feel like this is and maybe too, this is one of those moments, or this is that moment where you're being recognized for maybe how you brought the family together, how you kept the family together. You've been somebody or multiple people's rock. Maybe this is them showing you love, and this is you getting your acknowledgments and rewards as well. Um, for some of you, shit, you've been kind of back and forth like, fuck, do these motherfuckers even think of me? Like, cause I'm doing all this shit and don't nobody the hell. But yeah, I don't know. Or maybe this is for some of you, this is you showing appreciation to an elder, a loved one. And I don't feel like this is one of those pissy ass elders, you know what I'm saying, that don't deserve no type of accolades. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like this is the toxic motherfucker in the family that's been raising hell and causing foolishness. I don't feel like that's this person. Even if it's not like a grandparent or something like that. And even if it's not like your parent, this could be an auntie. This could be that one cousin that shows up for everybody. They at everybody's shit. You know, they doing this, they doing that. Their birthday might be showing up, Christmas, a holiday, or this is, like I said, just because. Or this is specifically done because you want to recognize this person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud of you, but I think other people want to show that they're proud of you too, or that they love you, that they respect you even. Yeah. Page of Pentacles is here. This is the offer that's to be made. Yeah. Queen of Swords. For some of you, you can come off as like kind of bitchy. You're very stern. You're very firm. You can slice and dice with your words, just like that King of Swords can. But I think the main thing that people they listen because they know it comes from love. It's not coming from a place of malice. You see what I'm saying? You're not telling them that shit because you hate their ass and you secretly no. You telling them this because, well, that shit been weighing on my mind a lot. And before you fuck yourself up, let me tell you a little something. And I feel like too, a lot of the younger people in your family, they respect you a lot more. And for some of you, I just heard a lot more than the elders in the family simply because you're honest. Even if they don't necessarily like the truth, you still are honest to them, maybe in ways that their parents have not been. For some of you, you're that sibling, and these are your parents, and you guys share parents, and they haven't always been honest to these younger siblings. For some of you, it's your older siblings. You found out some shit that your older siblings don't know about your parents, or you got to go tell your older siblings some truths. Um, for some of you, you telling them about themselves because they think they know everything. Like you don't even know what the fuck I suffered after you left home. I hear somebody saying that you don't even know what I went through at that house after you left home. And it's gonna break an older sibling's heart because it's like For some of you too, this is like an aunt, this is an uncle. Um, for some of you, this is after your parents maybe pushed you out on your own. Like you don't even know what I went through out there. I just held that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just made that shit look good. I just made it look like I wasn't going through much. But for some of you too, I feel like that was part of that protective bubble that we saw earlier. I feel like you don't look like what you go through, and it's because Spirit has been giving you grace your entire life because it was already known the things that you would have to face. For some of you too, you may be going around family and you're realizing, okay, this is exactly why. If y'all notice her heart is locked up in a cage down here, this is exactly why I don't fuck with y'all and I don't give y'all no love and shit like that. This is exactly why. Like I thought I was overthinking it. I thought that I was fucked up and off balance. Nope, you proven exactly why I don't fuck with you the long way, or that I shouldn't fuck with you the long way. hmm I feel like too something was going on for a long time, and somebody was in denial about it. I feel like now that you're older, or for some of you, you've matured in some way. Like you see, again, it goes back to that hangman energy earlier. You're seeing things different. For some of you too, this is also you cutting somebody off. This is Queen of Swords. She's good for that. And you can ask any reader in any deck. The Queen of Swords will cut your ass. She'll cut you faster than the king. He'll listen longer. She won't. Like, of the two of them, she's the one you should fear, not him. Like, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you reading type shit. Um, some of you, that could be literal too. I ain't leaving shit out the realm of possibility. Let's Do It Again by the Staple Sisters could be significant. We about to go to Love's Train though, but I just wanted to throw that out there because it could be a synchronicity since music was significant in this reading. Um, but too, for some of you, this is that nostalgic energy that I was speaking of, that the whole title of the reading is. You're thinking about the past. You're going back down memory lane, right? Because look at the cups. Leads all the way back to when these two were younger. For some of you, you're facing the truth about your childhood, um, whether it was good, bad, or it was a mixture of both. However, of course, everything isn't going to be perfect, but some of you are being more honest with yourself about your childhood and maybe the people who were a part of it, your childhood and through adulthood. You're being more honest about your family members. For some of you, something is being revealed, it's being illuminated about someone. Could be someone that's been around since childhood, could be somebody that's locked up. Um, Somebody could be getting locked up. Righteous love, drunken highway. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, something is being revealed. I feel like too, something that you said a long time ago with this Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, is coming to light. Um, because justice is also truth. A truth is coming to light. Something is being revealed. And you just sitting on your throne, looking out the window and shit. Like I told y'all, motherfuckers. Eventually, somebody gonna learn to listen. Yeah, but I feel like things you're moving towards calmer waters at this time, though, Royals. Um, mm, 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 mm. I feel like too spirit could be revealing something to you personally. For some of you, there's something in you looking back down memory lane and you being in this nostalgic energy. Yeah, Queen Cutthroat, she is. And look, you see in this card, what she got? Them scales balancing on. Okay, two different places. I told y'all. Baby judge and jury walking. Somebody finally about to get their justice though, but it may be in secret because this ain't supposed to be exposed to everybody. It ain't supposed to be everybody's business. And for some of you, you're kind of private anyway. Where spirit is telling you to be private with this because quote unquote it's so good with the Queen of Pentacles. It could be a lot of money that's coming towards you, or it's just being real with you. Somebody is about to, be able to get the clothes and I don't feel like you're materialistic, but shit, you wouldn't mind a couple new pieces or a new wardrobe or whatever to get your hair done, nails done on a regular, get your feet done. For some of you, you want to travel as well. You had plans to travel places. For some of you, you want to buy like a van or you want to get an RV and you want to travel the country. For some of you, you don't even mind taking that little van or whatever across the world if you got to. I heard somebody say on some hippie shit, um, you and a significant other could want to do that too. Or for some of you, this is just you solo, but I feel like I heard Waymaker. So for some of you, a way is about to be made. Um, it may not be made in the way that you expect it to, but I just heard you, Granny's baby, and your spirit star. So yeah, I just heard reach for the stars too because you can actually touch them, and the star may not look like what other people expect it to look like. Your Smile by Angela and Renee just came on, but we're not about to listen to that, y'all. Oh, Sarah Smile by Daryl Hall and John Oates, so by Hall and Oates. That could be significant. Yeah, another song, so we have to play Anita. All right. Well, Caught Up in the Rapture by Anita Baker could be significant. But yeah, I feel like your spirit star. Um, Even if this is only spirit putting you on a pedestal, and basically this is the reward for every betrayal, every sword in your back. And for some of you, the swords weren't just in your back, like people littered them all over your body. They really did. Like people took you through the ringer because they thought you could handle it. You scales, right? You metal, right? But mm, 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 mm. Yeah, spirit about to reward you. For some of you, you're about to be put on a pedestal. Even if other people can't see this pedestal, um, for some of you, this is literally between you and the divine. Um, your faith is what brought you through this. I feel like, um, yeah, because for some of you, the prize was you keeping your eye on spirit. It reminds me, is that Peter or Paul that walked out onto the water while Jesus was out on the water? And when he took his eye off of Jesus, he began to sink or whatever. I feel like you kept your eye on spirit, whether it's Jesus, whether it's another deity or other deities or whatever your choice and pantheons are, whatever you subscribe to. You kept your eye on spirit. You did. You prayed about it. Shit was hard. You still struggled. People betrayed you left and right. They raised their tongues. And for some of you, their hands and actions and even finances, they threw money at the problems instead of, what I'm saying, actually bucking up and handling it. For some of you, that's how your family raised you. They never really loved you for real. They just threw money at you because to them, money would solve the problem because to them it solved all of their other problems. Somebody may have stopped in some ways being human. Um, Somebody can be bought, so they thought everybody else could be bought too. Mm, For some of you though, I do feel like you're walking away from those who have betrayed you. Um, this may be on spirit's command. Because you deserve more. You deserve the wish fulfillment. Like just these two cards alone is wish fulfillment. Every cup. For some of you, you're literally going to become stars. Maybe that's not your wish, and for some of you, that's that Six of Cups. It was a wish in your childhood, but you gave up on it. Something may have happened that made you give up on it. And for some of you, that was strategic because Spirit didn't want you to get into whatever field or industry or whatever at that time, didn't want you to have this quote unquote maybe even celebrity at this time or recognition, this fame at that particular time that you wanted it, because you hadn't been built up for it. You hadn't been polished enough, like we said earlier. But now that you are, and for some of you, Spirit had to take you through some things so that you could heal from it, so that you could help heal other people. Um, Because if you notice on the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups, her back is turned. For some of you, you had to learn how and when to walk away from certain situations and when to hold on. Um, Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition is significant. Like for some of you, you will hold on until the fucking 10th sword was in your body somewhere and then still kept trying to walk, with motherfuckers that was steadily stabbing you. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, like, spirit taught you with all of these lessons, burn that shit down and get the fuck on. Just throw gasoline on it and get the hell on, child. We'll call the fire department. You feel me? Type shit. Like, your wishes ain't gonna get met over there. You feel me? Like they done showed you 10 umpteen times what the fuck it is. Like ain't nobody making no moves, then you make one. It just might not be the move that everybody else like. Oh hell no, I gotta turn this song on. But I wanna be a man by Roger. And that could be significant. But yeah, we got to turn this on. I can't fuck with it this morning. There we go. Okay. So what's this hoax said? Well, this is interesting. So taboo, commitment, and drinks came out. Divine timing is at the bottom of the deck. So taboo says limit, crime, forbidden love, curiosity. Commitment says oath, agreement, pledge, promise. Drink says liquor, coffee, tea, water. Now, for some of you, you need to stay hydrated. Somebody might be getting fucked up right now. Somebody still has hope for maybe a commitment that is forbidden. Oh boy, I thought you was just your blanket. Oh, it's interesting having a black cat. Ah, he just opened his mouth and yawned, y'all. I didn't know that was him. I thought it was his blanket. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But somebody is hoping, and I'm playing, and it's funny because I'm playing Silly by Denise Williams. Somebody is hoping that they um can come back together with you, that they can commit with you. It may be considered a taboo relationship. So I don't know what that looks like for you. For some of you, this is a LGBT Q type of situation. So it's same sex or somebody's pansexual, somebody's bisexual. Um, Somebody might be getting drunk, thinking about you. Somebody's at the bar. And even if they're not at like a bar or at a club or anything like that, they got a bar at home. They got a bar or a bottle. And you know what's funny about this card coming up? I know I was supposed to do this reading, and that's probably why that shit happened. I woke up at 6 something this fucking morning. I could not. I was tossing and turning all fucking night long. Like it kept feeling like I was being, and maybe it was my ancestors too. I gotta discuss that with them. But I'm sharing. Sharing is caring. But though, it kept feeling like I was being snatched out of wherever the fuck I was, cause I astral travel y'all often. I be dream walking and shit. So it kept feeling like I was slammed into my body and forced awake. For some of you, you could be having this issue, but somebody's trying to get in contact with you, either spiritually or physically. For some of you, somebody's gonna knock on your door unexpectedly, maybe today or between today and Monday, maybe even the next 3 to 4 weeks or months. I know that was a major jump, but still. Um, so maybe that's what it is. You got somebody waking up early in the morning drinking. Now, mind you, my little sip ain't even do nothing. It was just like, like, why the fuck am I drinking this shit? You know what I'm saying? But I see why. I fucking see why. Somebody is drinking like early in the morning, or this is late at night into the early morning. Now, for some of you, this person made this love or this commitment taboo. It didn't have to be. Maybe they view commitment as taboo, as something they wouldn't want to do, but now they drinking, thinking about that shit like, damn, maybe I do want that happily ever after, you know what I'm saying? Because we do see that that is a queen and a knight. So I don't give a fuck how you put it. Isn't that a movie? swear that's a movie with Lena Horne. Hold on, y'all, because I know I ain't said the movie, but I gotta see first, because I don't want to be wrong. Thank you, Mama. Yep, it is. Fuck. It's Stormy Weather with Lena Horne. Yeah, with Lena Horne. The music was composed by Bill Robinson, Cab Calloway, Fats Waller, Harold Arlen, Benny Carter, and more. I know some of y'all are not gonna know who the fuck I was talking about, but at minimum you may know who Cab Calloway is. Um, that was an all-star cast, even though, okay, so for some of you, it was released on September 22nd, 1943. There could be something about old Hollywood. There could be something about musicals and comedies as well. Somebody is a big jokester or prankster. Um, the Nicholas brothers were also in here as well. These may be people that you would be interested in or need to go look up. There was a lot of scandal between the Nicholas brothers and I believe Lena Horne or one of the brothers and Lena Horne. Um, was it Lena Horne or was it one of the others? Or was it somebody else? But I believe she had a daughter. It was either Lena Horne or it was Dorothy Dandridge. It might have been Dorothy Dandridge because I just saw her this morning too. The Dorothy Dandridge story that features Holly Berry could be significant. Anyway, but moving on, somebody could be again back down memory lane, but somebody could be a film geek. Maybe you guys met that way. But yeah, somebody is hoping that divine timing works out for them when it comes to this relationship. They are hoping and wishing because we saw the star card and the nine of cups earlier in the tarot. Somebody's hoping and wishing that this relationship won't be taboo, or for some of you, I just heard won't be taboo to you once they finally present this commitment to you. Um, how I felt when I took that sip of liquor this morning. Somebody is hoping you don't feel that same way about them. 777 could be significant. I just saw 7727 on the timer. And yeah, we've been on here a minute, y'all. But yeah, shadow is coming out on underneath taboo. So yeah, somebody could have been running from this. Um, this wasn't something that they wanted at first. Somebody was very hot. Um, they're cooling down now because cool down is coming out up underneath commitment. So somebody was hot, somebody was very Knight of Wands energy, um, very much so a player, non-committal. This is not somebody who wanted to settle down. That's why Taboo and Shadow was here. It was secrets and shit. They was hiding things in the dark, all of that shit. This is yeah, this is somebody that you would have looked at as taboo if they would have showed you their true self. So for some of you, this is somebody that they wore a mask with you. They pretended as if they were committed to you, but they weren't. They still had shadows. If you could not see this person on a regular, they were doing something behind your back. Trust and believe it, especially if it was a masculine, because all this masculine energy and this masculine on this shadow card. For some of you, that's why you feminines ran away. For some of you too, with drinks on top of it, like you was like, look, I'm about to bust the fuck up before your ass drive me to drink. Hell no. Like, deuces, like, I'm out. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. You ain't about to make me no fucking alcoholic or some dumbass shit you don't want to stop doing or you don't want to do, some shit that you supposed to do that you don't want to do. Um, yeah, for some of you, you just straight up gave up. You gave up. That's why this person wants to come back in because for some of you, they already know that you looking at them with red tape and yellow tape and shit. Like if you could wrap this person up in police tape and that police caution tape, oh your ass would. And send them out into the fucking streets. Like, no. Everybody looking at this motherfucker, you need to know that this motherfucker is a walking red flag. Straight up. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. Like, don't even crush on this motherfucker. You don't even want those type of problems. For somebody though, this person does view you as like their rose or the apple of their eye. They've been in deep thought. For some of you, this person has been puzzled by I guess their feelings, their emotions as well. I also feel like they're trying to use wisdom. I feel like they're trying to think with their big brain instead of their little brain. Because somebody was only thinking what they did for a really long time. Yeah, somebody was thinking what they did. Yeah, look, confirmation affairs. I told y'all that's why you gave up. Like you tired of that shit. You ain't trying to compete with 1,000 motherfuckers or millions of motherfuckers for one person. Like you ain't trying to do that shit. Especially when they not trying to make it apparent that to them motherfuckers too and you that you that one. And for some of you, it wasn't a traditional cheat. You feel me? I want to get out this energy. I don't even want to read this shit. It wasn't a traditional cheat, but it was a cheat in some way or another. Take it how it resonates. Y'all know y'all life. Yeah, but somebody wants to encounter you. That's why I was getting breakup to makeup. Because somebody doesn't want the breakup to be solidified. They want a miracle or they want to produce a miracle via an encounter with you. But the encounter has to add up to whatever bullshit that they had done in the past. Or the breakup is gonna stay solidified. Like ain't nobody about to keep going through the same ass toxic ass cycles with your ass when we could be sitting over here chilling and relaxed. Like you running somebody blood pressure up because it makes you amused is not good for the long term of the relationship. Like if that's something you used to do in the past, stop that shit right now. This is not the person to be doing this dumb shit with. You gonna fuck around and lose their ass for good. For some of you, um, somebody is gonna pop up on you, or somebody popped up on your person, and that's how they ended up in a third party situation. For some of you, this was a one night stand. For some of you, this y'all were in a bad place, or this person thought y'all were broken up, and they got to doing shit they wasn't supposed to be doing until boom, now y'all talking. Now they like, oh damn, and they feel guilty now. So it might be some shit that they gonna have to confess to you. And again, here it go, apology. Sorry. For some of you, they're hoping that the apology is gonna be enough. But I'm gonna put it to you like this, and I've been hearing it since yesterday. The disrespect, I mean the apology has to be as loud as the disrespect this morning. Matter of fact. Last night I ran into a song before I fell asleep. Um, where is the fucking song? Hold on. Is this this? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. My bad. My bad. So the song, It's called What Be Wrong with Moneybag Yo. And the lyrics is in here is, and please don't nobody get fucking mad at me. I'm reading fucking lyrics that are in a fucking song that's already the fuck out. Now, if it hit your ass too hard, you might need to think about what your ass is doing. But I'm it's tying into this energy. All right. So maybe, just maybe, I was channeling some shit. Anyway, it says, fuck your apology. Gotta fix it how you broke it. Tell the internet you sorry. You don't know what you was smoking. So take it how it resonates. The lyric again is, fuck your apology. Gotta fix it how you broke it. Tell the internet you sorry. You don't know what you was smoking. So somebody misses you though, but they are sorry about whatever the fuck it is this person may want to commit now. Um, but changes have to happen. Yeah, look, confirmation. They miss you, but changes have to happen for this encounter to take place. Like, yeah, somebody you following your intuition, you probably smelled this out, quote unquote. Some of you can have dogs. Your animals may not like this person when they come around. If you have dogs, they your dog always barks at this person. Yeah, because somebody was out in the streets. They was doing some weird ass shit. Um, it's not gonna resonate for everybody, but for some of you it is. For some of you, they was out in the streets because they was stricken in silence because they needed some money. They got a sugar mama, they got a sugar daddy, whatever it looks like for you. Mhm, 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 mhm. Footsteps in the dark. So yeah, for some of you, this person kept you in the dark about a lot of things. They could have kept you in the dark about maybe financial issues that they had going on. They may not have been cheating on you, but they may not have told you the fact that their finances ain't all the way together how they wanted it to be. This person could have got hella disrespectful in some way. For some of you, they may have ghosted you. But somebody is coming back to change the silence, is what I just heard as well. Because, yeah, confirmation, you two have unfinished business with each other. For some of you, you've been intuitively picking up on that. You've also heard it in readings where this person may pop up on you. They may come knocking on your fucking door type shit. Um, not them being outside with the boom box. That's so cute. I wish motherfuckers don't do shit like that these days. That was shit our grandpas and daddies and them used to do. Uncles and them. Well, I can't say daddies, but uncles and them used to do. Vanilla could be significant. Peaches could be significant. Some of you could be like me and you wear a vanilla and a peach fragrance. Yeah, somebody is keeping something quiet as well for some of you. When you reconcile with this person, you may not tell a bunch of people because for some of you, you're hiding it because maybe you don't want to look dumb that you dealing with this person again. A lot of people knew around you that this person was for the streets or maybe they were being toxic. They had certain addictions and shit like that. Confirmation on the pets. For some of you, you share a pet with this person, or did, or it was discussed. For some of you, I know it's pet. What I'm about to say, don't get offended, but it could be children too. Maybe you that was part of the conversation. Oh, photograph just came out. I know y'all like, well, what card just came out? Photograph. They back down memory lane. Somebody is looking at your photos, and like they're really being pushed to come towards you because they miss you. They back down memory lane and shit. They feel like it's basically not over. Back and forth by Aaliyah could be significant. This is somebody always going back and forth with you or trying to, for some of you, you may be over that shit. Like, eventually, after so long, people do get tired. For some of you, you're looking at yourself in the mirror at this time and realizing maybe you need to ascend, or you're recognizing that you are ascending or have ascended past a particular place. For some of you, these are past people coming back into your life, because you need to close that door for good. Um, these are people that may be still addicted and attracted to you, but you don't feel the same way. You haven't seen these people in years. And when they do see you again, they see how you glowed up, how you leveled up. Um, a lot of these people too watched you in silence while you ascended, and now that you've ascended, now that you've gotten to a particular place, now they want to fuck with you. I don't feel like you're going to allow that shit though. I was about to say Libra. Okay, so Libra, you could be significant. So I might be speaking to myself and fellow Libra placements on here. I also heard Virgo just pop up, and I got Virgo placements too. So I might be talking to myself, but I'm talking to y'all too. But take out resumes. A bunch of people come through here. Um, Yeah, for some of you, that's why you've been isolated and alone, because you've been ascending silently. You've been changing silently. You're not, maybe in the past too, you broadcasted everything that you were about to do, and you like now, like, fuck that shit, man. I ain't telling y'all motherfuckers what I'm about to do next. Because every time I tell y'all what I'm about to do next, somebody always want to fuck it up, or it don't never go right. And for some of you, like, Spirit got you silent because you seeing that it's certain people that don't need to be involved. Like, I don't know, man. I ain't, you know, for some of you, with this hidden truth, you were hidden in plain sight to people. And if they didn't catch that vibe, they missed that vibe. Like, share, and subscribe. For some of you, you were the key to that unlocked many doors for a lot of people, but because you are a skeleton key, or you don't look like the others, you see what I'm saying? You were overlooked. They left you in the fucking drawer. Hmm. That pet is here, snake is here. For some of you, you have a pet snake. Some of you have a cat. Dog is on this card as well. Um, Never Too Much by Luther Vandross is playing. Spirit just said you were never too much. Motherfuckers was just snakes. That's all. That's all. Now, the snake can also indicate wisdom and things like that, fertility. But I do feel like people try to bite you. And I also feel like, too, some people bit the hand that fed them. Um, Even if they didn't, even if it wasn't in a physical sense, it was in a spiritual sense. Or they keep biting that motherfucker. And just because you can heal yourself don't mean keep biting. Somebody wanted to see how many strikes you could take until you struck out. Um, because for some of you, you held that shit more than three because you ended up with a foul ball in between, or they hit you with something with the ball or something. I just shared with somebody earlier this week about how a baseball player got hit in the nuts and his testicle ruptured. masculines, and I warned y'all about this before. Be mindful of when y'all have sex or whatever that your nuts don't twist. Ooh, not the law right here. Oh, talent was that last card that came out. Somebody's a talented liar. That may be for a good thing. So for some of you, you could be a lawyer or you could be considering law right now. Um, Somebody's a judge, a police officer. But again, this points back to somebody may have to go stand in front of a judge. I also spoke about somebody overdosing earlier. Somebody may live through the overdose, but maybe wherever they did this at, for some of you, this is around the school, is what I'm picking up on, or around their children. Somebody selling drugs around their kids. I just heard ketamine. And so I'll take how it resonates. Anyway, roll the dice is here. So somebody is taking a gamble on themselves. This goes back to the tarot when we said somebody is taking a leap of faith. Yeah. Could be reaching out to you. For some of you, whoever this person is reaching out to you, they still a fucking snake. They're just trying to cover it up with kind words. But I feel like your ancestors gonna let you know who this person is, or show you who this person is. Um, Somebody ain't got the message yet, and that's in two different ways. So for some of you, somebody hasn't learned the lesson that they need to learn. That spirit is trying to convey to them from the other side. Lost loved one is right here. Somebody ain't got the message yet. Somebody doesn't see themselves as a snake, or isn't seeing the person that they're talking to as a snake, that they're in cahoots with, is what I just heard. So somebody is conspiring possibly against you. For some of you, that's why someone's looking for you. For some of you, the law is looking for you to protect you, because somebody, or they gonna find, and I feel like they gonna find you because it's the fucking law. But they gonna find you, and they gonna tell you whoever you've been talking to, some of you've been dealing with, sleeping with, um, definitely sleeping with. For some of you, somebody wants you dead. For some of you, somebody put a hit out on your family. Um, I feel like too, for others of you, this is an inheritance from this Passover loved one. This lawyer, or whomever has been looking for you for quite some time. For some of you, you're very hard to reach or access at this time. And I think you did that on purpose. Not for others of you, it wasn't necessarily on purpose, but that's how the hands were dealt. Um, Somebody also feels like a clown because you let them go. They're being tormented at this time. For some of you, their ancestors warned them, or yours did, or both. Um, what You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell just came on. I was also listening to the version by Snow Allegra this morning, so that could be significant, either one. I also feel like too, somebody had to let go of a mask of a performance. I also feel like somebody wanted to seek, or wants to seek revenge on you um for some of you, you tease somebody or bullied somebody. Now, whether they're getting spiritual justice for this, or it's physical, somebody's gonna get some justice. And I feel like too, for some of you, somebody made you feel like a clown. Um So for some of you, somebody left you for somebody else, or they were cheating on you, or whatever. They may not have thought you knew, or I don't know. For some of you, they were clowning you to your face, or they were bullying you in some way. It led to anxiety or depression, or you being troubled in some way. Maybe your ancestors had to step in and deliver maybe a very harsh message to you. Um, but it was one that adjusted your crown, um, and maybe grounded you as well. Because I feel like if you were to depend on whoever these people were, to be honest with you, you would never get it because, um, yeah, for some of you, these people want you to be confused. I feel like for some of you, these are people that you know from like your hometown, or maybe that's how they feel about you. For some of you, people are running when they see you, even if you never saw them, because they see how you've grown, how you changed. Um, for some of you, you stepped into a role of authority, even if it's just believing in yourself and fucking with yourself the long way, seeing yourself as royalty, as a master in your own, whatever the fuck it is. Like, you see yourself differently than others do, and it shows. For some of you, yeah, some of these people had to clown you, had to break you a little bit or whatever, and it was part of the divine plan because it's like once you walk away from these motherfuckers, that's it. There's no returning, there's no, hey, no, no. Spirit let them get this shit out of their system, and they let you get it out of your system too, so that once you, like I said, once you finally let go, you can put your feet up about it and you can forget. I Want You by Marvin Gaye. I want you to want me to. For some of you, you're about to buy a home by yourself, or move into a home by yourself. You're about to finally gain a sense of independence. You're about to feel free. Many of you feel wide awake. I feel like too. Um, You may have been looking for yourself. You may have been looking for balance within yourself, and I feel like you finally found it. For some of you, somebody, something, even if it was yourself, your ancestors, your significant other, friends, family, whomever, somebody reminded you who the fuck you are. Like for some of you, you tossed your crown to the side, like fuck that shit. Like y'all must have been lying to my ass. Like this must be a fake ass fucking crown because look at my life. What you mean I'm royalty and all this dumb shit happening? What you mean I'm royalty and all this dumb shit happening? But I feel like your spirits let you clown, they let you scream, they let you cry, they let you get loud, all of that shit. They did because you had to get it out. Because some of you, you've been holding that shit for quite some time. And it ain't good to hold it. It manifests in other ways as you get older. Um, a lot of the time when we get breast cancer as women, it's because our heart's been broken and we've been holding on to that pain for forever. So if you've ever had a mother or a grandmother or somebody that had breast cancer or some type of cancer like that, now you know why. Because she carried pain and heartbreak for so long and never let it go, never got around to healing it. So it manifested into something physical. That's why we are so adamant, us spiritualists and us, pastors and preachers and those alike. That's why we're so adamant, those of us who are real, about you healing. It doesn't just, make for bad relationships. No, it can make for a bad body. You ain't gonna be young forever, baby. You ain't gonna be young for forever. So let go of the hurt and the pain and all of that shit, especially us as women. We gotta let go of that shit. Or like I said, that shit can manifest into breast cancer. And I mean, fuck, that shit'll take you out of here quicker than anything else. Um, I feel like too, a lot of you are realizing as people are coming back around into your life that a lot of these relationships are or were empty. Hell yeah, it's sad. But that's why it's like, that's why a lot of the time, I hate to say it this way, but I mean, shit, if you go on TikTok and if your algorithm is built like mine is, you probably already heard folks say similar things to what I'm about to say. That's why I will cuss your ass clean out. I will let you know how the fuck I feel. You not about to kill me. So if you've ever heard me say that, whether I've been joking about it or I was dead ass, that's why I say that, because I've watched women develop breast cancer, whether they lived through it, but I've also watched women die from it. I've watched women live and have breast cancer for 15 years. And then when I got grown and looked back on the family, I understood why, whether it was my biological family or not. When I got grown and got some wisdom and some understanding about me, and I looked back, I understood why them women got breast cancer, why it developed. You feel me? What they was holding on to, and you get to hearing family stories, and oh, now it all makes sense. And when you get grown and you go through some things, and now you standing in your grandmother or your mother or your father or your grandfather or uncle, whomever's shoes, you get to understanding some things that sometimes motherfuckers was simply trash, and that's exactly where you should have left them, at the curb. I just told somebody else in a reading recently. When you take the trash out to the curb, do you go stumbling back for that shit? Hell no. You ain't trying to pull that shit back in the house. No. When that shit go to the curb, it stay there. And for some of you, spirit had to intervene, so your rooms are empty now, and it's just you standing in them. You feel me? Firmly, too. Running nowhere with me. Just my imagination running away with me by the Temptations is on. For some of you, spirit had to snatch you out of illusions and out of imaginatory states, because the energy that you were in or would have remained in was trash. So for some of you, spirit had to quote unquote clear the room. Also, for some of you, if you are having a baby with someone within the next, I don't know, 9 weeks to a year, I feel like it's just going to be an empty room. I feel like it's you and the medical professionals and that person that you having that baby with. I don't feel like it's about to be everybody and their mama, your mama, they mama. I ain't about to be a bunch of people in there. Now, for some of you, it could be, and my condolences, because your mother is passed over. She'll be in the room. It's just she won't be there in the physical way that you may want her to be, if that makes sense. For some of you, it may simply be you gotta call your mama on FaceTime because there wasn't enough time to get everybody and get things together. She ain't making it down there. She ain't putting on her robe, call her when the baby out. Like, and it's no shade to you, but I think she wants you to have that experience. She'll be there now. If you call her and be like, "Mom, I really need you," she coming. Trust. Especially if you got a mama that ain't like this. You see what I'm saying? That ain't a trash ass mama. But I feel like she coming. But for some of you, yeah, spirit had to firmly snatch you away from certain places, had to make you more independent. And I don't feel like it's a slur to you. For some of you, you needed independence, and for others of you, you needed a bit more to be able to stand firmly on your own 2 feet. So spirit intervened. But I also feel like spirit may have intervened because you needed to be whole for the relationship that you're about to come into or come back into. For some of you, you are going to reconcile with someone. You could be single at this time, or y'all could be in separate. I don't know, y'all. Um, I'm sorry that she just triggered the fuck out of me. Um, Spirit is getting y'all right, getting y'all together. Oh my God, for the umpteenth time, yeah, I saw permanent pie. Put some action behind it. I don't even want to pull out this deck. I'm gonna say yes, you do. No, I don't. I've been on here for a while. Somebody who lives large is canceled. Folks are gonna get to their boiling point with whoever this is. Somebody is falling in love as well or has fallen in love. Somebody could have a hidden agenda though. Um, somebody fell off the wagon and somebody is getting onto it, is hopping on it or hopping off of it. I don't know how to put that shit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But somebody fell off and somebody is getting their shit together. Somebody's also going viral. Somebody's drunk actions may end up making them go viral. I also feel like for some of you, somebody may be trying to come into your life and get you pregnant. This could be something that you both want, but for some of you, somebody is trying to come in and trap you. If you are a feminine, please, girl, so you don't have to be down at them folks clinic or nothing. So I don't feel like you would keep this. And I ain't a big abortion motherfucker, but I don't think you would keep this. I mean, they are important, but fact. I feel like too somebody is fighting for their sobriety. Fighting is here. I also feel like that could be why somebody the fuck goes viral because somebody could get drunk and end up in a damn tussle somewhere. This could be somebody with a troubled past. For some of you, somebody is going to try and start a fight with you because they want to try and expose you for this troubled past that you have had. For some of you, you may have been in fights a lot in the past and shit, you may have beat a few bitches or a few dudes, whatever. You got hands, basically. And I feel like somebody might push you to having to use them. And it might have been a minute, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you still got them. You're gonna hold your own. Somebody might be trying to jump you this weekend. So some of y'all be careful, especially if you're going to like bars and different places like that. For some of you, you have a brother who has a brother, a friend, this is your cousin, whoever the fuck, somebody and they uncle is like only a couple years apart or some shit like that. Y'all be careful when y'all go out this weekend or maybe over the next 30 days. Somebody's mouth is gonna what they say? Thank you. Your mouth is gonna write a check that your ass can't cash. Thank you, Spirit. Shit. Get me together. Yeah, because somebody didn't want me to say that shit. And I feel like too, y'all, somebody didn't want me to say that because whoever this is, they listen to me often and they know that the shit that I say actually manifests. Or for some of you, this is you. You warn somebody about something and the shit finally manifesting. $1,000,000 that you know, don't you know that? Don't you know that by Luther Vandross could be significant? Yeah, somebody could have tried to make you to be the fucking villain. For some of you too, somebody's trying to get in your person's ear about you. This is somebody that's envious over your relationship. For some of you, you and your person are planning a family secretly. That's where this hidden agenda energy is. But whoever this is, they know about this and they're hating on it. Look, confirmation, pulling strings, coming out on top of sober life and fighting. Somebody could be paying someone to come and fight you or to tempt you into something. I'm about to play that again. To cause, to stir up some drama or some type of bullshit up in your life. and I feel like somebody is following you. Y'all need to keep y'all plans and arrangements and shit off the internet. Tell people after you go. Don't tell people when you on the way. And I just saw 11444. So confirmation. Stop telling people you on the way. No. Tell motherfuckers after you get there. Or at very minimum, you can record the shit. You can, you know what I'm saying? But don't post it until after you done got there or after you left or you done handle whatever business. It's somebody that's trying to track you through the internet. And your ass just some of you even tagging the motherfucking location. Simple. Now I understand if it's like an exclusive joint or whatever, whatever, and some of you know how to do this. Like you can tag the location, but that don't mean that people know exactly where you at. You didn't. Hey Norma. And I feel like too somebody trying to air your dirty laundry, or they will eventually for some of you. And remember earlier when I said like you could be pregnant and like your dad exposes the fact that you're pregnant or whatever. For some of you, it is by malice, but like I said, for majority of you, it's just simply because he happy he about to be a grandpa. For some of you, this is his first grandchild, and he is hyped about it. For some of you, this is your grandfather, but maybe he played more of a father role. For some of you, that's who's sending you this baby. For some of you, this person will remind you physically of Luther Vandross, maybe the curly hair, the skin tone, the height. For some of you, it was the weight, whether it was big Luther or little Luther, whichever. Yeah, I feel like too, for some of you who's ever envious about maybe your relationship, this is somebody that you're realizing like, okay, yeah, I really do have to burn bridges with you. For some of you, this is an ex that you may have tried to keep around in the form of a friend, but I don't feel like it's gonna work out in that way. This person could be the one that's trying to pull you out onto the party scene to get you to call to go through this drama, this bullshit. This could be the person that's trying to set you up. Some of y'all need to be mindful, and I'm not trying to make you paranoid or anything like that, but it's a clear ass warning here. Somebody might invite you out and you're not thinking nothing of it. Something can end up in your drink, or you could end up fighting or some shit carrying on. Um, for some of you too, if this is a bachelor or bachelorette party, don't do nothing that would cause the end of your marriage before it even starts, because somebody gonna tell. Somebody is gonna tell, and I don't care if they tell at the fucking reception or not, but somebody gonna tell. Somebody gonna sing like a fucking canary, or it's gonna come out later on. Um, maybe within enough time that the wedding can be annulled, the marriage can be annulled. Yeah, because wedding is here for some of you. Somebody tries to scam you with that shit. Um, this could be a future faker for some of you, so be mindful of that. Somebody could be sending this person towards you, to make you feel like, oh well, I finally got somebody that I can marry, da 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 da. But it's really something shady. They were paid to come towards you. Um, this is something that this person does on a regular. Not for some of you, this person, um you can't turn a hoe into a housewife or a house husband, however the fuck you want to put that shit. This you or this person could be a person of status though. For some of you, this is like some type of an elite or exclusive party that you're getting into. This is the VIP section, that you may end up meeting this person in. For some of you, you and your person are gonna end up going out. Maybe that's what goes viral. Um, for some of you, that's how your person is gonna find out that you're cheating on them, is because you get caught out to eat or at some event with somebody else. It's gonna be undeniable because it's pictures, it's video. What do you mean? You see what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be something like that. Um, for some of you, you getting married is gonna cause a family feud in some way. Maybe it's the person that you're marrying. For some of you, your family is trying to persuade your person not to marry you, or this is your person's family trying to persuade them not to marry you. They could be saying shit like, "Oh, they gonna scam you out of everything. They gonna make you go broke." Da, 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 da. For some of you, somebody is literally trying to scam you into that. Um, somebody has a bad habit of marrying men with money, and shit, this could be a custody case, and the masculine could be trying to scam the woman out of some money, trying to make her go broke. Um, maybe trying to expose her. Somebody may end up pulling a Uno reverse though. I got a particular person and they husband who are in the spotlight who I am thinking of right now. And from what I read yesterday, she damn sure pulled a Uno reverse. All right, now when we get sick of y'all asses, we will send them kids to live with your ass, and then what? Cause you trying to play games and shit. Um, the old quote, "Mama's baby, daddy's maybe," that shit is about to change. That shit's about to change. Um, I also feel like too, um, for some of you, your family wanted you to be misunderstood. Um, maybe not to know something. They were covering something up, especially with this fantasy world here. It could be this shady dealings. Now, for some of y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. You got family members fucking around with your exes. Ooh, oh well. Anyway. Now, for some of you, you may be the whole beef with the family could be because it's money issues. And everybody having money issues and those attitudes are clashing with each other. But somebody is about to experience good karma. Um, shit. For some of y'all, y'all families don't like each other. I also feel like for some of you, be mindful. Now, it could have happened already, but for others of you, be mindful. Some of you do not put your card in. Like you pay at the pump. Stop doing that shit. Somebody's gonna gain access to your account by you doing that. And I feel like you're just being lazy. You're not trying to go all the way into the gas station or something like that. I don't know where you live or whatever, but it this is a clear ass warning. Do not pay at the pump. Do not be lazy. Stop. Get your ass out the car and go and pay inside because your account is going to be hacked. You're gonna look up and you got four extra credit cards or it's $4,000 or however much money missing and you're gonna be hurt and sad about that shit. But it's gonna be a lesson learned too because Spirit told your ass. Now I also feel like you're getting good karma because you have learned certain lessons and you're about to be rewarded. I also feel like too somebody who could be living large could end up being canceled, whatever that looks like for them. Y'all know cancel culture is. prevalent right now. But yeah, I also feel like somebody's reached their breaking point, their boiling point with a toxic tie or connection. This could be with family. You're fed up with their asses. Like you sick of them doing shit. This got something to do with somebody's alcoholism. Maybe you're cutting off certain family members because I mean, to put it plain and simple, they fucking drunks. Or certain addictions have gotten them into too much trouble, and it's like I can't help your ass. Um, Yeah, for some of you, this is somebody who could also want to rebuild a tie with you in some way, who may want to get back together. Not for every one of you, it's not going to be toxic. Um, but for others of you, you're going to have to use your discernment and your intuition with this scenario, this situation. Um, for some of you, a simple misunderstanding um could ruin something. Something is about to get cleared up. I also feel like somebody's been throwing shade at you behind your back over like a simple misunderstanding. Yeah, I feel like too, for somebody, boundaries were crossed, somebody brought you into a third party relationship. Now they want to make peace with you. Because make peace is coming out on top of back together and living large. I also feel like too, somebody was trying to throw shade at you, trying to get you canceled before your big break happened. Because they saw it coming because the energy is in you, not just on you. You're not in the world for just appearances. Like how you show up in the world, that's who the fuck you really are, good, bad, or in between. Now that's not gonna apply to everybody because some of y'all be faking the funk and be having the audacity to act like that's really you. How Can I Ease the Pain by Lisa Fisher is on. I don't know if that's significant to anyone. But for some of you, yeah, that's where this making peace, this back together is. Somebody wants to know how they can ease the pain that they may have caused between you. Um, by maybe acting toxic, having third parties, whatever those third parties, third wheels look like. For some of y'all, it was alcohol. It was an addiction. It was somebody was snorting some booger sugar, like you know what I'm saying? They like booger candy and shit, nose candy or whatever. Somebody put that shit straight on their gums. Ooh, Lord, your teeth gonna fall out. Keep doing that shit if you want to. Cause you trying to hide the fact that you do the shit. So you put it on your gums, up underneath your tongue, the roof of your mouth. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it visually, like in my mind's eye. I'm catching you. Somebody be having liquor in their coffee in the morning going to work, and for some of you, go up to your baby school after 10 o'clock. If your kid is in their class after 10 o'clock, go up to their school. Somebody teacher don't start drinking until after 9 a.m. Or somebody is a teacher. Hmm. Shit. Now, for some of you, one of your friends may end up crossing a line when it comes down to a relationship that you're in. Whoever this person is, could end up lying or could have lied on your person, could have been gossiping about you, could have been gossiping about you and your person. For some of you, that's what your person pissed about. Is because you allowing other motherfuckers to put they fucking cocksuckers on their name. You feel me? Like you letting all these motherfuckers talk shit about me and you know talk shit to me, and you just sitting there cat cat key 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 and the shit with their ass, bitch. bitch. Like, okay, okay, all right. But you wonder why motherfuckers looking like this. So, okay. For some of you, your friend tries to sleep with your person. An enemy of my enemy is a friend. I think. I think that's how that saying goes. An enemy of my enemy is a friend to me. Is that how it goes? Yeah. For some of you, the third wheel or whatever, like, yeah, look, confirmation. Look, how that look together. Pointing and laughing. And wasn't I just saying in the first half of the reading, like somebody was trying to bully you and shit, or was talking and gossiping about you? All this shit is being confirmed in these oracle cards. I ain't even have to pull all of these, but I feel like Spirit wanted me to. And y'all know I try and give y'all like a long ass reading when I be gone. So, and y'all might not see me until next Friday, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna try and get better at posting just regular videos on the videos tab and probably go back to how I was doing things at the very beginning of this channel. But yeah, look, I appreciate y'all for pulling up and for sticking through. But yeah, for some of you, your friend may have even had eyes for your person. Could have been trying to be a third wheel, um, speak negatively of them, like I feel like too, your big break is about to be a major plot twist. I don't feel like people expect much from you because Spirit hasn't allowed them to see much out of you. For some of you, some of these people were supposed to help you get to the place that you're about to get to now. And they just stood there and watched you struggle. Like, I wish y'all could see my face right now. I ain't about to show you, but still, they were just looking like owls could be significant at this time. They just looking at you. For some of you, the next time certain people see you, their eyes gonna be wide because for one, they're not expecting you to have access or be able to be in the spaces that they are in because many of these people try to keep you from gaining access to these spaces, but you got there anyway. You didn't need their doors or their keys. I also feel like for some of you too, you could end up having a one night stand. That could be part of this plot twist with a quote unquote trusted friend, somebody sleeping with their friend and might end up getting a friend pregnant. Um, for some of you, you are planning your friend's baby shower, but maybe their family is on some bullshit because you're planning the baby shower and it's not the mom or the sister or the godmama or whatever. I also feel like too, somebody that was on some bullshit, whether it was about a third party, whether it was about, I don't know, somebody was lying about something. It could be toxic relationships, how toxic they were, whatever third wheels. I don't know. It's a lot of shit on the table, but whoever this is, it's consequences. Somebody is locked up, or is going to get locked up. Make it last forever. For some of you, it could be for life or longer than what they expected. For some of you, be mindful. We did have that energy before. Somebody may be trying to get you locked up. For some of you, too, somebody may be trying to get you locked up or get your children taken from you. It's all lies. For some of you, this already happened, and that's why they're going to be locked up because somebody lied to law enforcement or lied to a judge. Oh, that reminds me of that one lady who was in active labor having to speak to a judge. She might end up getting paid. Matter of fact, I just saw that she's actually going to end up suing too, or that she is suing. I feel like she gonna fuck around and win too. I feel like too, somebody is dealing with somebody on the side or secretly, or they were at one time, and maybe that's part of the confession that's gonna come out. That was only chasing them or only around to get some type of attention or clout. For some of you, that's how people looking at you. It's funny because yesterday morning, I was talking to somebody about my feelings about what was going on between us at the time. And their friend ended up posting in their own like IG channel, "We still don't trust you." And it made me feel away. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. So for some of you, you're getting certain messages in places, or you're going to get certain confirmations or in certain places. Um, or you're going to be made to feel a certain way, or for some of you, spill tea. You're not going to get the answers directly, but you might get it from somewhere else. For some of you too, with this expecting, you may end up hmm, somebody's going to be the godparent to someone's child. Their significant other that they're pregnant by could end up being locked up for maybe a scam or something they were doing secretly, something that they were hiding. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Somebody might have they person in a third party relationship, and the other person that they dealing with is gonna get their asses locked up. It's a situation shit going on here. Somebody could actually end up pregnant, whether this is you or this is the other person that's involved, like the person on the side, somebody. And for some of you, mm, confirmation. All right. And LaRasha just went live. Yep, I'm about to scoop so I can go head over there and see what she's talking about. Um, Somebody might not even tell someone that they're pregnant because it's like, I ain't about to go through all of this shit with you. I ain't even about to tell your ass. If you catch me around the way, hey, whatever, you know. But yeah, like, you got too much shit going on. You ain't about to wrap me up in this dumb ass shit. Like, and I thought you was somebody I could trust and all of this shit. Nope, you had me and all types of shit. I might even get fucking locked up dealing with your ass. Yeah, situation shit, double life. Somebody is about to get some real receipts and it might come out in a court situation. Somebody is about to find out who was sleeping with who and when, or who was doing what with who and when. Yeah, because something is going to be undeniable. The evidence is just going to be there. Like, share, and subscribe while y'all are here. But I feel like you're breaking free from this backstabbing energy, from this heartbreak. Many of you are doing the work. For some of you, you're doing spiritual work for a court situation or a court date. This could have to do with maybe getting somebody out of jail. Now, I also feel like too, for some of you, this could have to do with you're just trying to bless your marriage. Somebody could be eloping secretly with their person, and you guys maybe end up burning a candle together and praying over your marriage or relationship. For some of you, you're doing this as individuals for each other or for the both of you. For some of you, this is you doing healing work, um, being open to receive the justice that's coming towards you. You're seeing people for who they are. Um, Somebody's watching you from a fake profile. They don't want their real profile to be seen following you, because that would tell more than they wanted to, or they think it would tell more than they wanted to. Whoever this person is, I feel like they're paranoid, but they want to speak. They have something they want to say to you, whether they broke your heart or you broke theirs, or vice versa. It could be mutual. For some of you, this person wants to speak on the fact that they want to make you an offer. It could be a financial art offer. Breaking My Heart, Pretty Brown Eyes by Mint Condition is on right now. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody wants a clean slate, but they may position this as if this is a financial opportunity first and then come in with the romantic shit if that's how they want it to be, or the friendship. For some of you, this person only wants to get your money. They don't give a fuck about you for real. The curated image is the fact that, oh, I care so much about you. For some of you, like I say it in reading, some of you I say it privately. If you stop paying motherfuckers, they wouldn't be there. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. I'm not about to reach for no more cards. I've been on here for probably 3 hours already. If you're just coming in, I know it's lengthy, but please catch it from the beginning. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on here. Watch the community tab. I apologize, you guys, but right now I feel like I really do need to be quiet. Um, I know that yesterday was the end of Mercury's retrograde, but y'all know we always have a 2 week shadow period. I'll see y'all after the shadow period. Now, by that point, we'll already be within Saturn retrograde. I don't know. Maybe I'll be back on here before that to give us a breakdown and see where things are headed for us heading into the Saturn retrograde. But yeah, if you ain't get it during Mercury retrograde, you gonna get it during Saturn retrograde. Like Saturn gonna make it real clear to you. Saturn is about discipline. Saturn is about getting your shit together. Saturn don't play no games. Everybody, has been talking about, oh, karma is about to come, blah, blah, blah. It is, but accountability is the main thing. Because karma gonna make you see how you fucked up. Not just how other people fucked you over, how you fucked up too. So, many of us are gonna have to go looking into the mirrors and shit and seeing what stares back at us. And for some of you folks, is getting drunk and drinking because they're avoiding that. They're avoiding choices that have to be made, decisions that have to be made, um, what to let go of. Like people are going to end up ascending or not. So I just saw reconcile, so somebody could be reconciling. For others of you, like shit's still gonna be taboo. I'm hearing Sade's Sweetest Taboo, even though that's not the song. Playing Raphael Sadiq. Ask of You is what's on next. So the three cards that are facing me right now are ascending, and finances is behind that. So I feel like money is going up. Ten of Pentacles is here with the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune right behind that. So I feel like, yeah, um, things are going up for you. Some of you are about to experience like large sums of money coming into your life, maybe all at one time. For some of you, this is like I said before, an inheritance. Ten of Pentacles is inheritance, multi-generational wealth. That's where your mindset is. You're ascending to that point to be able to have that. For some of you, what you are doing right now, you are ascending to have this Ten of Pentacles, right? But you're ascending and building an invite only lifestyle. Yeah, some of you are about to start, like the card says, making bank. You feel me? Yeah, for many of you, you've been doing the work even though it feels slow. But yeah, you're about to get your justice overall, and that's going to be the fucking plot twist. Some of you are in love in secret, and some of you are about to experience your big break while you're watching others who maybe have shaded you um, get canceled. I don't know. But that's my time. I thank you for yours. I appreciate y'all rocking with me every time I pull up here. And thank you for pulling up on me. Thanks for the donations to the channel. Thanks for all the love and support. For those of you who show it via privately or openly. So that's what I got, y'all. Cherries could be significant. Needs to eat more fruits and vegetables, drink more water at this time, less sugar, less caffeine. Um, Also for some of you, I was thinking about it yesterday. Because anyway, that's neither here nor there. But just because it has low sugar or it's the diet version of something doesn't mean that it's good for you. So anyway, I'm